AITA for not doing anything for my daughter's graduation at all. AITA for refusing to host my daughter's graduation party if her father is there. My daughter, 18F, is graduating this year and I, 36F, have been planning a large graduation party for her. A bit of background, now she's 18 and when I was 18, I was pregnant with her. When I was her age, I moved across the country with her dad. We lived together for a year. It was a typical afternoon when I decided to come home for lunch, which I rarely did. I was 6 months pregnant and found my fiancé with his gorgeous coworker in our bed. I turned around, closed the door and walked out with nothing, then flew 2,000 miles home. I took $200 out of our bank account and left with only my work bag. I moved in with my parents, started college 6 months after she was born, and graduated with immense support from my family. I was gone for 12 hours a day. My parents were her parents during the day, but once I was home, I took over completely. I truly enjoyed her company. I breathed for her, lived for her, and she was my everything. In that year, my ex was MIA. I would see his social media. He was 25 and partying every weekend and often would see the coworker in his photos. While I was still fat and pregnant. Before I started college, I worked out like crazy. That's how I was coping with losing who I thought was the love of my life, my high school sweetheart. My ex flew in for her delivery and 3 months later decided to move to the same state so we could co-parent. What I didn't foresee was him trying to get back in the relationship at that point. I had already decided I was done moving forward in my education. 4 years later, I met my now husband and my ex met his long-term girlfriend. In that time, my ex-fiancé, who had given up on being a father until he met his long-term girlfriend, started asking for more time with our daughter. I was happy for him because I wanted him to have a good relationship with her. However, when I saw him try harder with our daughter, I signed off on over $15,000 back child support that he owed. A month later, my youngest brother passed away.